Omo, where they give job advice, you don't choke me. I got a DM from somebody asking me if you just got a new job and 1 month into that job, you get a better offer somewhere else. What are you going to do? Like, I mean, we're talking 1 month, not 1 year, not 5 months, not 2 months, just 1 month into a new job. Employer never offend you. Nobody has done anything to you. And of which the company would have spent, time, resources, training you on the new job. What are you going to do? Me when they give job advice, it choke. I didn't know what to say. I was so speechless because for a moment I was trying to imagine that I got a call for a better offer in Canada. Shey you dey whine me. Shey you dey whine me over say because you say wetin. Hey God, hey God. Welcome back to the Work Channel. My name is Chisom Dunu, and this one is a very, very tricky one because I'm trying to imagine for a second that it was me. I don't know what I'm going to do really because for a moment I want to put myself in the shoes of the employer and imagine how the employer is going to feel after wasting time, resources, having to train me on the job. And for another moment, I want to behave like every other normal human being and think about myself first or put myself first to think about me. So it's just tricky. It's a two-way thing. And we're talking just 1 month, like just 1 month into a job. So for a moment, if you're in the employer, you can imagine you're going to have to start going through the process of training somebody else. First of all, the process of having to hold interviews. Interview processes are very hectic. It's a lot because you're thrown into a place of trying to recruit someone else and you're just trying to build trust with this new person, with your space, with your documents, your products, everything. And then this person is about leaving. So you have to start finding somebody else to build that trust with and everything. Like it's, I don't know really. But funny thing is, 7 months ago, I think I was exactly in this situation. Yes. So 7 months ago, 1 month into my current job, I got an offer. And that other job was offering to pay 3 times my present salary as of the time. It was really a moment of confusion for me, really. But I think what made me, lay back a bit at the time was the fact that for me, it wasn't just about the money that I was looking at. I was also looking at, the work environment. The work environment I had at the time was a very healthy one. I was looking at the fact that, I had a very great boss I was working with. So I'm just like, that part of having to work with somebody else, that part of having to start up. I don't even know what the new environment is going to be like, the kind of boss I'm going to be having to work with, how's the work environment going to be. So all of those things were part of my concerns and, distance and all that. So that just made me, lay back a bit. But for some persons, it's just about the money. All they care about is the money. If you like be pounding them at work, if you like be grounding them at work, they don't care. It's just the money for them. So definitely not everybody is going to be me, and I'm not going to be everybody. But there are some offers that are mouth watering, trust me. Or maybe there's a kind of offer that I would get. I'm not even sure. I'll think about it twice. What would you say to people who are in this situation? Because there are some offers that are very mouth watering. Are you going to sit there and try to be considerate on the side of the employer, or you're just going to think about yourself? If you decide to think about yourself for a moment, are you going to be seen as selfish? Are you going to be seen as inconsiderate? Are you going to be seen as wicked? Because that's the quickest name anybody can call you. So are you going to be seen as wicked if you decide to think about yourself first? Or should you actually think about the employer and, maybe give it a while, stay on the job for another 6 months or 1 year before actually moving on? What are you really going to do? What do you advise anybody in that situation to do? One thing I want to say is just make sure that you don't burn the bridges completely when leaving. What I mean is maybe the working environment might have been so toxic and everything. Just don't live in such a way that tomorrow you won't be able to connect and all of that. Don't burn the bridges completely. Find a way around it. Be diplomatic about it. Employ diplomacy. Before leaving, you can offer to do certain things like, can I draft the job description? Can I help recommend someone else? Can I help to train the next person who is coming in? Just offer to do something. If you think about leaving, don't burn the bridges completely. Let me hear what you think. What are you going to do if you find yourself in that situation? Or what would you advise somebody else to do? Because this one, it choked me like this for neck. I don't know what to say. What do you advise? Please engage me in the comment section whether you decide to, move on with your life, leave the job and take up the new offer, or you decide to remain, in the job. What would be your reason if you decide to remain there? Or if you take up the new offer, what would be your reason? Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to subscribe. I always tell you, if you keep watching my videos and you've not bothered about subscribing, you are part of the problem of this country, really, because this is pure witchcraft. Pure witchcraft. So don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching.